I'm from Noonan, Georgia. It's about 30 miles south of Atlanta, and I was born and raised in Tyrone, Georgia. So that's where Daddy was from, and that's where Jody's from. All the rest of my family lives there in Tyrone. We're in a 32 Ford Cabriolet, and it's one that Daddy bought off eBay and then fixed it up to get ready for great racing. About, let's see, '06 I think was our first race in that car, and he wanted. We kept getting old card, and we started out in a big 40 Buick Phaeton, and then we went to a 35 Ford Phaeton, and then we ended up with the 32. So, which he said that was as old as he was going, because he didn't want to lose the horsepower of the V8 and didn't want to lose the smooth ride. So that's the bottom line for us, was the 32. So. I just, my job is basically just to keep our little red car on time. So I do the best I can at it. But, it's hard to do when, you know, if you are in certain terrain and territory, if the driver can't hold the speed or, is not real on top of their game, and they get tired and fatigued. And we've just been real fortunate that Jody's really good at that. So he's done a great job. I think probably the best driver navigation um, combination is just chemistry and being able to communicate and read each other's mind, know what each other's thinking, and tell what's going to happen next. I mean, or what you're going to do whenever something happens. I mean, you got to be able to make it work together, and arguing and just fussing about how somebody did something's not going to change anything, so it's not going to help anything. So we just have to keep it all together and realize we're on the same team, and hopefully it's a winning team. I haven't changed anything really. We had made a lot of charts and done a lot of things, but for Jody, I just have to speed everything up a little bit because he does it a little bit faster than Daddy did. So we had to change our numbers around some, but we've been able to do that. And every once in a while he'll get excited and get a little fast on me. But for the most part, we've been able to keep it with the same number. So. Before the race, Jody may have done a little preparation, but I personally didn't do anything. But we rallied in September, so we pretty much kept the car ready to rally. So it's been run quite a bit. So there wasn't too much that went into preparation for us personally. So. Oh, we've had some really good finishes in rally, and just Dad and I, we were third in the Branson Hemmings Challenge, and we were fifth in Rogers or sixth maybe, I'm sorry, in the Rogers, Arkansas, the Hemmings Challenge there, and we were third in the Coker Challenge a few years ago. We've run, I guess the best we've ever done is third, and we've done that quite a bit, so in different regional events. So it's just, we've always done really well, but never been able to hold it together like we have so far this time. So Jody's really been getting up on the wheel. So. I started rallying in '99 with my dad, and he had ran about 3 years before I started, and he wanted me to join him. So I told him I would. So we did, and in '99, and then in 2000 I had my first child. So she was born in July, so we didn't get to race in 2000. And so then after that, we ran every year that they had one, and so then we ran up until we ran the last Coker Challenge in 2010. And it's just crazy because he was such a competitor, and so we won the first day, and then he was just so worn out after that it just went downhill from there. But that's how I got into it. And then Jody and Tony ran rookies in '06 with us, and we broke down that year, and we finished, but it wasn't that good. But Jody and Tony finished 5th overall, and Jody was the driver of that team, which are both my nephews. They're cousins, two different brothers, kids. And so right after Daddy died, when we were at the Coker Challenge, Daddy said he wanted to go on this race. And so right after Daddy died, Jody said, "We're going." And I was like, "We are?" And here we are. So that's how we ended up here for this race. So I just wanted to be here and do this race because, it's, I told Mr. Tourget, it's like our last connection, and that's what I think Jody and I probably have more heart and soul poured into this than anybody, because it's a connection to Daddy that we, miss so badly. So he would be really, really happy right now. The Great Race is so special to me because of all the memories and just the people. Everybody is so wonderful. And I really learned that the most after Dad died. And we just got cards and flowers and people. The outpour was just unbelievable. And, you knew it. We knew we loved to come and do it. We knew we enjoyed all these people, but the way they came out and showed their love and support and everything, you just can't describe the way this family is, and that's what it is. There was a saying that I always heard, that great friends pick up right where they left off, and in my opinion, that's what Great Race does every year. It's you come in, you spend 10 days together, and it's just like you've never been apart. So that's my take on it.